to nobody. I don't know if there's anybody in today. Hold on, I see. I think they've all left me. So wait to see if anybody's coming in. Oh, wait a minute, that's them coming in now. So let me know if you can see and hear me. Then I'll introduce you to the guest. Where are you all? Oh, there we go. Right, okay, so that's... Hi, Trisha. Let me know if you can see and hear me. You can see and hear me all right. Let me know if there's an echo. If there's an echo. Oh. Ahoy's? Is that Jessel Black? Is that Jessel? Here's Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, consented. Brilliant. Right, okay, so. Hello, Alex. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good.
I'm calm and relaxed tonight.
I'm calm and all. I'm calm as well. Clear, can hear clear. Good. There's Natalie and all. Hello, Karen and all. Sounds is good. Good. I needed the sounds because I've got clips. I've got a clip that I really need you to hear. Because I'm going to read you the story for the Scum Press. Scum Media, that's what I call them, because they're a bunch of bloody scum. Especially the fucking Sun. Who else is in the room? Who else is in? Hi, Tina. Hello, Alex. There's Natalie saying hello to you.
Hi, Natalie.
And Vonson. Hi, Karen. And Sanson. Hi, Karen and Alex and all. So, he's coming. That's them all coming in now. It's as if they've been waiting outside, waiting the doors open so they can come in. Both on tonight. Hi. Yep. So, as I said, I'm not going to stay on long, right? I want to read you something. Okay, I want to get the first one done, right? That's about the young Olympian. And then I want to read you what the scum fucking media said about Meatloaf. And then I want to play it, hopefully it'll play, what Meatloaf actually fucking said before he died. May he rest in peace. He was one of my favourites. I've got his albums and everything. So sad that he's no longer with us. So I think that was all that we said just now. Right, so I'm going to just us back on. What do you think of that? Did you see that? Yeah, they did. The jab killed some nothing. Or maybe they couldn't hear me talking. Sad, another life lost. No sound. Oh, maybe they couldn't hear me talk. Oh, I put myself off. That's why they couldn't. I'm still trying. I hope you read it then. I hope you read it. Couldn't hear but read it. Thanks, Susanne. Well, okay, I gave you the gist, alright, because I forgot I took myself off, right? He was coaxed into taking the jab. He was coaxed into taking it. And when he took it, he developed COVID and he's passed away. He has passed away. And they're trying to say that he didn't have enough antibodies to cope with COVID. Away and gaze fucking peace. Gaze peace. So if you're getting to add, Alex.
That's actually, that version's actually slightly better than the version I read of it, which actually said anti-vaxxer and whatever they said, former Olympian, dies of COVID. Failed to mention the fact until you got right into the small print of the story that he'd actually taken it to keep his job because he felt that was the only way to go to actually keep the job that he seemingly loved.
Keep his job. So he's no longer here. He's no longer his job, but he's no longer in his life either. Nope. These people need to be rounded up. They need to be rounded up and just fuck them off the planet. They're a fucking danger. They're a danger to us. So I keep his job. I can't hear you. So the reason you couldn't hear me is because me being the fucking idiot I was I took myself off as well as everybody else. So the next time I'll leave us on. I don't know what I've done that for. So what did you have to say about it? Antonio was in as well. Antonio, I don't think you've been in for a wee while. There was no sound for a bit. That's because I was an arsehole and muted myself. Volume. Well, I hope you read it. Hope you read it. No sound. So I hope you read it. To keep his job, poor guy. Aye. I say we remove all the safety labels and let the stupid die off. Christina, in my opinion, no, ha ha ha. And let them jab too many stupid people in the world. Anyways, yep. I know. Do you know if you've been in the room and you said all the stupid people raise your hands and it was all go like that? They're really good. So the next one I've got is I'm hoping this time it plays. I'll not put myself off, you know. It's meatloaf. I need to know that you can hear. Or don't I know that you can hear? See, this is why I've not got a thing with. Hold on quickly till we know that you can hear before I read this. I've usually got this set up. I'm so behind today. Well, I think you can hear the sound of things right. Okay, so rock singer Meatloaf has tragically died aged 74. Born Michael Lee, I think it's a day, Meatloaf had a stellar career spanning 6 decades after shooting to fame with his powerful, wide-ranging voice. Right, so that's just how he came about, right? It says US news outlet TMZ, oh fuck's sake man, they're known for absolute outstanding reporting name, that Meatloaf died from COVID-19 after falling ill earlier this week, although their claims have not yet been confirmed by his family or representatives. The singing sensation passed away on Thursday night after it's reported he cancelled a business dinner earlier the week as he felt seriously ill with COVID. With COVID. It's unclear whether Meatloaf was vaccinated. Why the fuck should you know? What the fuck? Hang me as it. What business is it of you to know if he's vaccinated or no? It's absolutely fuck out to do with anybody if anybody's vaccinated or not. That is their private fucking business. But just months before his death, he declared, if I die, I die. I'm not going to be controlled when discussing the virus. In the same interview published August last year, after people worldwide had endured months of draconian rules and lockdowns, Meatloaf also labelled face masks a nuisance and said he was happy to hug people in the middle of COVID. So that is what they reported. TMZ, fuck's sake, man, don't get me started in the name. And hearing? Yes, loud and clear, good. So, that's what the Sun fucking reported, right? Now, they did say it was TMZ that reported that, but you could see the fucking clear narrative that what they wanted. This is what Meatloaf, may rest in peace, had to say himself, okay? So I'm praying to God that you hear this time. Share screen. Oh, I'm hoping that you hear this. Meatloaf.
Say hi, and you might be a while before you hear from me again because I think I'm going in the hospital for surgery, and I think I'll be in the hospital about 3 weeks, and then I'll see how I how I hold up to send you another video. All right, Meatloaf saying, good luck, see you later, and keep rocking.
I hope you heard that. I hope you heard. Did you hear it? Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said, Alex?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
He was going into hospital for what?
An operation is what I heard. And since you don't usually plan an operation for COVID, I'd think there's something that doesn't quite add up there.
No. See, this is what happens when you get lazy fucking journalists. This is what happens when they're trying to sell a fucking narrative. Now, whether that man was jabbed or not, it's got absolutely no business to anybody's. It's got absolutely nothing to do with anybody, whether he was jabbed or not. But another reporter said was, he said he would rather fill himself full of vodka and that would keep it away. But he was expecting to get in there, get an operation and come back out. How many fucking people, may he rest in peace, but how many fucking people have went into hospital for an operation and fucking failed to come out again? How many? So if they could do it, I'm not saying that they've done it, okay, I'm not fucking saying that they've done it, but pushing their fucking narrative that it was CV. He went in with CV. He went in for a fucking operation. He was expected to be in 3 weeks and then he was coming back out again. That's what I fucking heard. You see, this is what happens when you get lazy fucking journalists that don't do a fucking ounce of research. They only make themselves look even more fucking ridiculous that they do when they don't do any research and they're pushing this fucking bloody narrative. Have you got anything to add, Alex?
The one I saw, and it's been, again, it's all lazy journalism because they just copy from one paper to the next and what the last one's done. But the one I saw, they had, I don't know whether it was his agent or who they had on quoting and saying he wished the family should just come out and say in his final days, he was saying, I made a mistake and I should have taken it. But there's no evidence in any of the thing. There's nothing in anything the family have said to suggest that even happened. So why are they publishing a story on somebody's hypothesis of something that could possibly in his head have happened. That is the level of well, it's not laziness at the end of the day. It's the fact that they know full well that they can only say what they're allowed to say. They can only say what follows the narrative and what they've been given leave to pursue.
Yeah. And I could play that because it was in the public domain.
Yep.
And I could read that because I'm doing a critique on it. That's why I am allowed to do that. You know, but you've got they're trying to have copyright. So the only thing I couldn't do that I forgot because I'm so fucking angry and Wednesday was I forgot to hang with the copyright for that song. So it's just something I need to watch. So I'll read some of the comments and we'll see what some people think as well. Trisha seems to know he had a few heart attacks plus head injuries. He always said he was clumsy. No, he never had a job. No, I didn't think he had. But they've got, in my opinion, it's my fucking opinion, okay? This isn't fact, okay? Opinions are the fact. In my opinion, and I don't want to even put my opinion because for the Henry's family, okay, because his daughter was on. I think you can all fucking tell my opinion anyway. He wasn't coming out. Susan Shaw. Hi, Susan. Christina. All I know is I had COVID and RSV, and RSV was much worse and dangerous for infants. And the elderly also last longer than COVID. My goodness. Suzanne, I will keep rocking Meatloaf. Yeah. See, Meatloaf was like my childhood. You know, he was around when I was a child. So you can imagine how long that was. And he was always, he was always I fucking don't care. I don't care about authority. So, Mr. X. There's Antonio. Me too. Mr. X. Hi. Hi. His family wouldn't have got in if no. So does that mean that his family did get in, Trisha? Way too many fucking people got. Yep. Hi, that's a David. Sorry, I played it.
I'll let you off.
Mr. X. I'm going to enjoy saying this. Fuck. Oh no, you never had the fuck. I just added that for good measure.
Did you check whether Tia was on first?
Harvard. Oh, I know. Oh, jeez, oh man. You're right. Way too many people have been dying. Nothing natural about it. No. Nothing natural about it. But it's the mere fact that he told people what he was going in for. That's the COVID. Dawn's in. Hi, Dawn. Who else is here? You think they could have done something in Hoss? Oh, I think they fucking did. Jack Roberts agrees. Sounds like population control. Yep. Oh, we know that. Here's Ronald Palmer. Ronald, look up what Dr. Peter, is that Shamir? Oh, I don't know. See these big fucking names from University of Heidelberg has to say. He is one of Germany's top pathologists, and based on autopsies he has carried out, he says 1/3 of those who have died of CV have actually died from the jab. It's nothing we didn't know. The authorities have refused permission for the autopsies to be carried out by another top German. Well, hello. Does that fucking surprise you? Because it doesn't surprise me. will need to watch the first 15 minutes after you finish. Well, you need to read it, because me being fucking me, put it up for you all to see, and I'm reading it, but you couldn't hear me. I've got help tonight. I've got help, and I silenced Alex as well. I managed that too. I spoke with a carpet fitter today who said he had had 2 shots, but he won't take the booster because he is seemingly seeing too many heart attacks with other colleagues. Yeah. Heart attacks are through the roof. Take a look at all the celebrities and athletes that have died in the past couple of years. They have been taken out. Yes. Yeah, that's so that we don't get any fucking entertainment. Is that Brenda? Hi Brenda. Hello Karen and Alex. Hi Brenda. Yeah, all right. So if he had CV, the parents wouldn't get in, and his family wouldn't get in. His daughter looks like him a wee bit. Or whoever I saw looked like him. Oh. Jeremy Corbyn's brother was offered £10,000 to put that. Is that Pierce Corbyn in it? Pierce his brother's name is. To push this through, and was put out on camera. So imagine my dad would say 70 years and 10 if this was the case. My God, these people are fucking evil. Antonio, I've stayed with all my family who had the virus, and my daughter has just had it. She stays with me. I took 2 tests, one a few days ago and one just about half an hour ago, and I'm 100% fit. Laughed out loud. Only one mask. Mark. Yeah. Was it RSV? Not sure what that was, Susan.
Respiratory virus, I believe.
All right. It's back on the dead.
Yeah, definitely tricky.
I don't do that at all. Karen, watch Rick Mail film 1-1. Was he murdered? People say that, Nigel, that he was murdered. I think a hell of a lot of them were. You know, if they weren't murdered, they had their career wrecked. Like, what do you call him? Oh, his name escapes me just now. It'll come back to me when I'm finished the show. Jack Roberts, they either died or have been sacrificed. I really believe they practice blood magic. Shit, it's all so evil. Well, I wouldn't surprise me if they're into that shite. I'd say yes. Jack. If nobody follows any Jamarta, is that on here? It is the secret language of the selected. It comes from Jewish mysticism. Every day there are rituals being done, and everything they do can be decoded. It's amazing to say the least. Oh, but I wouldn't look into that. Right, so, well, I mean, what do you actually think overall? What do you think is going to happen? I mean, they're now saying, oh, there's a new strain, or oh, the deaths are up. Fucking, oh, shut the fuck up. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on it? What's your take on it, Alex?
I don't know. It's like there's a dual message, and I don't know whether it's just the press haven't been turned off. Almost, they have their license given. This is the narrative you push. You push each new strain. You push it all, and you tell them how scary it is and how they should stay at home, do their duty, get their jabs, protect people, and whatever. And I don't know whether somebody's just not told the press yet, because they're not. The thing is, the number of people pushing this agenda are not all in the know. They couldn't possibly be. So I don't know whether the bottom end of the scale just haven't been told we're stopping that, we're moving on to the next thing. or whether they are going to still try and bring it round, whether they're still trying to see if people will go for it. Because this is the thing now, they've got a duality going where they've rescinded a lot of the restrictions, but the sheeple are still policing themselves.
Oh, aye.
Still wearing their fucking muzzles. They're still glaring at you if you don't wear a muzzle.
I know.
Although I did get on the coach and the announcement come over, it is law to wear a face cover, and somebody down the back stood up and shouted, "No, it ain't anymore, mate." On the coach. So some people are getting it, but
aye, good. I mean, there was on the day on Twitter. I can't go on Twitter because it triggers me. It fucking triggers me. It just triggers all the bloody buttons. But I'm on this young doctor, and he's sitting on the train with his mask on. I'm still wearing my mask, keeping people, because I want to keep people safe. I said, I'm empty on the fucking train, pal! I mean, where the fuck are all these people in the train? Where are they all? I mean, are you keeping the table safe? Is that what you're doing? Is that it? Seriously, I think they're getting paid to say that. Because it's a whole load of fucking doctors that I've seen coming out saying, one of course, is going to keep the mask if he sells them. I mean, seriously, of course. But I think you're right about policing yourself. I think you're right about that because as soon as apart from fucking here, as soon as the restrictions were all lifted, well, I'm still going to wear my mask because I'm a fucking special snowflake me. You're a mug. You're a mug. That's what you are. Because I want to keep other people safe. Well, you wear your mask and keep other people safe. Because see if I fucking go to hear what you're going to say, I am going to fucking scream.
Have we considered a bubble wrap mask?
Oh, that'd be
easy
good
to send out to people.
Oh, aye. I think it was you that sent me the guy in the bubble wrap suit.
Yeah.
I said, oh, that's good. I was... bubble fucking wrap, honest to God. We'll take a few more, because I don't want to go on too long today. Somebody kept saying they watched Tommy. Who's Tommy? Because that's a couple of people, Suzanne, that have said they watched Tommy. So, who's Tommy? Have you heard anyone called Tommy? Paul Walker, he was another one I think was bumped off. That was the guy in the Hungry films, wasn't it? The blonde-haired guy?
Yeah,
the blonde-haired guy. Fast and Furious, aye.
I have heard that before, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, I can't prove anything, and out of respect to the family, it's an opinion, okay? I can't get my head around people with no symptoms. I know. I mean, I wonder how some of the people got their degrees. How the fuck can you be that intelligent and be that stupid at the same time? I mean, I just don't know. I mean, geez, oh. But they lack intelligence to make up for the stupidity. Oh, can you read that? Can you see that you read?
Schwabists.
Schwabists. Oh, is that Klaus Schwab?
I'm assuming.
That big fat fuck I keep talking about. You'll learn nothing and you'll be happy. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Yes, Jack, I think you've hit the nail on the head. Fear got the best of them, yes. But do you know what I think it is as well? I think they like living in fear. Yeah. I think it's the adrenaline of, there's something. When you're faced with, in England, because she's fucking keep the powers by the way, when you're faced with it, and they're saying to you, you don't need to do this anymore. You certainly know best. So if you know best, Why did you go along with it if you know best? Why have you listened? Why are you not listening to them now? Yeah. I mean, there have been fucking parties. They have been having garden parties with fucking the relic that's in the palace. Not a fucking mask in sight with these fucking elites. Yet wee Joe Bloggs has got his wee tray with his drinks and he's masked up. That is official of us and them, and you were too thick to see. No people in the comments. They're too thick to see it.
Yeah.
Opening up to bring in the fucking euros, and then closing it all down again. Opening up. As I said, it's like the fucking hokey cokey. In, out, only it's open, close, open, close. And these are that fucking stupid that they don't realise. They can't fucking see it.
Yeah.
The world's fucking leaders coming to Scotland. And they need to fucking turn up to see them right enough. But coming here in their private jets for climbing fucking change. I mean, does that not tell you anything? I mean, God. You're going to have some special sort of fucking stupidity to think coming in their private jets. They want private jets, they'll have their cars, but you'll have fucking nothing. And you'll be happy. You'll be happy having nothing. I'm damn sure I'll fucking be happy having nothing.
Nope, I'll be happy when they've got nothing.
Oh, aye.
When they own nothing.
Jack, no, I follow Gematria, all predictive programming, and have to decode the Matrix. Do you know, I watched the Matrix the other time. I had watched the Matrix when it came out. Not for the fact of watching the Matrix, right? For the fact of watching Keanu Reeves. Right? I mean, because I was young, right? So I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Then, I didn't think much of the film right enough. I thought, oh, okay. We've go to the wee cinema and watch Keanu for a wee while. And then I watched it back as an outside the Matrix. And by fuck, you can see everything. You can see everything they were doing. I mean, people are saying this is a movie. Well, if this is a movie, gonna wake me up for fuck's sake. Because I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of this movie. And please, for the love of fucking God, I don't want a sequel. I don't want a sequel to this fucking movie, thanks. No sequel for me.
We'll have a prequel and change it before it starts.
Oh, aye, that's right. We'll have a prequel. Oh, God. It's only way they really know what's going on. Right, see, even Christina said, fucking Tommy is loved all over the world. Well, I don't know who the fuck he is. So, I would like to know who he is so that if I want to love him as well. You have high levels of anxiety, just like me, Karen. Anxiety? I maybe have got anxiety. Anxiety that we're not coming out of this anytime fucking soon. There's Karen. Hi Karen, sorry I'm late. Well, you need to get your reading glasses on because I've fucked up the start already. Trisha White, I agree totally, like Paul Walker, aye. There's Liz as well. Late again, sorry. It's as if they come in here and I'm the teacher. You don't need to say I'm late, okay? Well, watch later. If you have the slight dose of COVID, all wearing a mask will do is make it. Yes, a very big dose, of course. Do you know, when I was young, it's when people come in and say, sorry I'm late, right, there was this lassie in my class, right? I remember this to this day, because I always said, Me being a writer, that's the line that I'm gonna take. And she used to come in every morning. Sorry I'm late, sir. Oh, it's okay, just sit down. And then she would do it every morning. And then one of the times she came in, she goes, sorry I'm late, sir, I slept in. And he goes, it's the afternoon. He says, how long were you in your bed? And then there's another one, she would say, I slept in, and then he'd say, oh, you couldn't sleep out in this weather. Oh, it's hilarious. You would come in and say, I slept in this morning, son, and he'd say, it's the afternoon. That's funny. I think I've read that one. Yeah. Tommy Truthful, is that you said? Tommy Truthful. Right, okay.
Never come across him. Does he start out his broadcasts by writing everything in capital letters? And does he try and flog me something on Patreon in the first 10 minutes? Because if we don't do them, I might give him a look. If he does both of those, then I won't bother.
Yeah. Tommy Truthful TV 2022. He decodes the Matrix with gematria. I think maybe look at that.
It goes over my head, I'm afraid. And I'm good with numbers, but
if it's numbers, I've no chance. I have no chance if it's numbers. Is that? Oh no, I'm thinking is it some of the numbers that I started watching, and he's going, that's the code, and that adds up to 22, and that's what was it? What you fucking call him? And that's Donald Trump, or 88, and that's, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Something similar to that. I'm not saying there might be something in it. I'm not claiming there's not. I don't know enough about it to say there's nothing thing. It might be very, very true, but it goes over my head, to be honest. It's not something I've ever been able to get my head around.
Karen saying, Les Shepherd detention for us. I'm very lenient. You just come in, and then you sit down, and that's okay, and then you can catch up at your delay. Okay?
If you can just write 100 lines or something on
Oh, I know. Cause I remember you used to play it. And then you used to, well, I know that I got them, but you used to tear them up.
Oh dear.
What I thought was all about.
That's harsh.
Well, hello to my Tommy family. I love you all. So there must be a lot of people in here. No common sense with any of the things going on. No, Jack, they haven't got any common sense. I think that was all we had now. Oh, have you seen the truckers? Yes, I was watching that today. Have you seen the truck convoy in the length now? It lasts for 45 miles long. Did you hear the wee fuck what was saying? That it was, they were coming and how fucking dare they? Well, go in your house! Go in your house and meet them, pal! Away in your house and meet them and stop being a wee fucking coward. You're great at coming out doing your wee updates. Saying if you don't get the jab, you don't have a job. Well, they're fucking coming and they're taking your fucking job to you. With their big fucking trucks, I would watch if I was you. I really would. I mean, a fucking truck that size, and see, I would have a steamroller and I would go to hit the house. Not telling you what I would do, but today was not a good day for me. Oh, I went to a review of my son's placement at a special needs centre. Social services attended and brought the jab question up about my son as we are unvaccinated. I said to him, you want blood on your hands, do you work for the NHS? And then he turned around and said, my son is 18 and can make his own mind up. He can't even tie his shoelaces, let alone agree. I said to him, I mean, it's easy for me to say to him, fuck off. What the fuck are you pushing this job for? How much money do you get? And you get money, is that it? And they get money for this job? How much money are you fucking getting for this job, pal? Does your life depend on it? Is that what it is? Maybe you've got a wee threat. You better get so many people to get this job. And have they taken your blood money? Have they taken the blood money? I mean, you can't even go for a wee bloody run in the fucking motorway where it's, you know, you can go fucking 90 mile a fucking hour. They'll not tell you to slow down. They'll not tell you to slow down. You know, no. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you're fucking speeding along the road, right, and you hear nee no, and you roll down your window, the officer can help you. Have you had your jab? Have you had your jab? We really need to know if you've had your jab. I was going to fucking 90 mile an hour, you know, when you say it. No, we really need to know if you've had your jab. It says you 3 points in your licence if you just take your jab, you know, and it'll be suspended. If you just take your jab, we'll forget all about it. I better not hear my tears, fuck sake.
No, don't do them anymore.
Jack, common sense will get you a lot further than any of their fake science. So hopefully so many more will wake up.
I don't know if common sense exists anymore.
No.
I think it died in the same point as logic and critical thinking.
Logical and critical thinking and common fucking sense all out the window. Richard, I have been more open and honest with my friends and family now about the free status now. Before I just kept quiet and a low profile, but now they all know I'm non-vax. Fuck them if they don't like it. It's your body.
Yep.
It's your body. Just say, well, you've had it, okay? You've had it, that's your fucking choice. And you've put something, you know, fuck all about your body. That's your choice. It might be swimming about your body, attacking fucking everything, but that's your choice because you don't know, okay? And it might not be. It might not be. Me, I know what's in my body. I know what's in it. The things that have been in it before this, and the things that will be in it long after this. And I don't mean that in a sexual way. I must be man in the mood today.
This is the thing. Why did they take it? Did they take it because they believed in it? Did they take it because they think it works? If it works, why are you any threat to them?
Exactly. As I said, it is not the job of those who have not taken this to keep those who have taken this, and some are on this
Yeah.
to keep you safe. No. Not your job. That's the job of this, and that is that you've taken. They keep fucking taking it because it's not worked. The first one didn't work. It worked for a wee while. This is a new fucking narrative that they're coming out with. It worked for a wee while, but you need to take a booster. Do you know something? My fucking, my brain works better than that fucking vaccine. I can tell you that right now. Because my brain is telling me that vaccine is no worth it.
No.
Not worth it.
But that's the bit I don't get. Apparently, if I wear this, it makes theirs work. Apparently, if I take this, it makes theirs work. Why, when I use this, does it not make theirs work?
Exactly.
I bloody wish it did. Sorry to hear.
It's the she'll not be watching, I don't think.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. No after Wednesday. It's a case of I wearing my mask to keep you safe. No. You're wearing your mask because it makes you feel good. Makes you feel superior. Maybe you've never felt superior in your fucking life. Maybe that's what it is. Makes you feel superior. Look at me wearing my mask. Well, no thanks, because you look fucking stupid. I mean, jeez, oh man. I have never... Do you know what it is? It makes people look as if they're gagged. And that's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it's meant to do.
Mm-hmm. Social distancing, so you can't speak to one another. Do you know why I think we all missed the trains? I think They says, oh, they're saying, oh, there's the last Jacobit, oh, that's that Alex one. Right, we better get a train going now, because they two are on it, and see if that other lassie gets on it, my God, they'll have that train under an uproar. We better make sure that she doesn't go on it. Karen, I've had you 3 times this week. I've even said someone who shouted at me in the chemist about not wearing a mask. I was fuming. I was just, excuse me, who died suddenly and left you in charge? Does that make you feel better, Hank? Does that make you feel so superior that you're shouting at a member of the public? For not wearing a mask? Why have you got your mask on? Why are you wearing the mask? To keep you protected? No, you're not. No. I don't need your protection, thanks very much, okay? I just don't need it. Alright? So you can take your mask off, because we don't need your protection. Honestly, God, talk about brainwashed. Be jealous of you when the truth comes out. Do you know, Trisha, see when the truth comes out, the shite will hit the fan. And people will be seeking us out, but for info. And they'll come, not them all, because they'll be, I always knew that. I always knew. I was just doing that, you know. But I always had a wee feeling. That's just the fucking things that they were trying to say. But when the truth comes out about these, and what these are doing to you, do you know where your fucking government will be? They'll be in a fucking underground bunker somewhere. And you know where your fucking media will be? In the same fucking place. Do you know who'll be left to stand there and take all your fucking arguments, not the people in the comments, but all the arguments and all the absolute anger of people who have been for 2 years, had the wool pulled over their eyes and been lied to and misled. It'll be the doctors and the nurses. That's who it'll be. Because they'll be left to fucking deal with it. Because the rest, the fucking cowards that they are, will be away. They'll be away. Right, Jack says Tommy doesn't do that. He might not be for that either, okay? I mean, do you know that bugs you go on and you've either got a fucking advert, you know, the say, hello, I'm so-and-so, and I'm going to talk about him, but you've got a fucking advert to get through first. And then you'll get through all the bloody pills, take these pills. And then you'll get the Patreon. If you want information, you'll find it in Patreon, but just give me a wee bit of money.
Okay.
Really? I thought you were a truther. I thought you were there to tell the truth and inform people. I mean, the people that you're informing probably possibly can't afford your Patreon. So you're now preaching to those who already know. Here's Jennifer. Just to let viewers know to check in with GB News Channel 236 and not any other, because it has both sides of it and it's so informative. I cannot watch the rest. How they're getting away with this propaganda is beyond me. This is not a vaccination, it's an experimental jab. Yep. Do not comply. Go the truckers. More of us than them. Well, there's certainly worse than more of us than them on fucking Tuesday. GB is probably telling the both sides of the story because hardly anybody watches it. The mainstream media, the big one, the big fucking hatters, they're just the narrative. And don't get me started in the impartial BBC. It's not impartial about them. Take your money and I mean, how much does that fucking Graham Norton make an episode? How much does he fucking make? They could make 2 episodes of a good programme if we weren't paying for him. I mean, I think he's the highest paid in his show shite. Full of crap, bloody celebrities. One of whom, oh my god, do you know what I'm going to say about Adele again? Because I couldn't believe that she was greeting because her concert was cancelled. And I thought, do you know what? I even went and got a picture of Adele a way back and a picture of the new Adele. I thought, what happened to her? I mean, it's as if they taken the old Adele away and they've put a new one in their place. It looks nothing like her. Nothing like her. I says, you've sold out, Head. You've sold out. You look like a plastic doll. She looks like Barbie. I stand in my own truth. I stand in my own truth and it was always taught by my dad, if in doubt, don't stood me in good stead. Aye. Yep. I always rely on instinct. If my instinct's telling me that somebody's naked, they're naked.
Yeah.
We were going early, but it's nearly time to go. I know it flies. It really does. I'm just looking to see. Oh, wait a minute. Richard. Anyone in the Glasgow area looking for a Class 2 LGV driver, preferably Cambuslang, Rutherglen, Eastco, Pride, Bells Hill area? Hopefully you'll get something soon. Jennifer, thanks, sweetheart. I will look at that. I think that was them all now. Well, you're seeing bribery and blackmail. Please, ladies, keep this group up and running. You're doing a lot of good and we have support each other. We learn something new every day. I know. I will be back. The days might change a bit. So we'll see what happens, but I will be doing shows. That was me just throwing all my fucking toys out the pram. And then I had to go grab them all. Sorry,
we ain't going anywhere. Things might evolve, things might change, but we ain't going anywhere.
Richard's going, the Karen and Alex show. That'll be a good one, Karen and Alex show. I think that's everybody just now. Anybody else? Debbie, hi Debbie. One of my alternative accounts, it's my phone number that shows for a few seconds. I've never put my phone number. Wow, see, I mean, but they know everything.
If you ever want to know what Facebook knows on you, accidentally log into it on a VPN and then log back in without. It'll tell you everything you've done for the whole of your life. It'll offer you friend requests from people you've not seen since school. It'll offer you groups for everything you've ever been interested in. I don't think it's anything suspicious. I think it just triggers their algorithm, but it's quite interesting to know exactly what they know. There ain't no hiding.
Yes. Right, so we'll be back on Sunday. We've got quite a fucking show on Sunday. I mean, we've been busy. We've all come the fuck down and we've been busy. We've regrouped. I knew we would regroup. I think changes are afoot on Sunday, so but we'll talk more on Sunday. We'll talk more on Sunday about it, and probably my shows will change a bit, so that I've got like maybe instead of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it'll be something maybe I don't know about Monday. I'm always knackered on the Monday. I don't know why. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, something like that, okay? Anyway, if you get anything else that you want to say before we go, Alex?
Nothing really, to be better not keep people on too long, I guess.
Aye, because it's the weekend.
It is. It's crazy to me that people are still even believing any of the crap. And like you said earlier, the other thing that caught me from what you were saying earlier is they like it. They do genuinely enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
They created, with the whole social media thing, they created a world where they live on the dopamine hit of somebody liking their comment, their post, and now it's been out of virtual signal that they've had their thing, that they've how much they're going to keep their mask on and how they're protecting the world. And it's made a virtue out of being afraid. It's made a virtue out of sitting on your ass and doing nothing. Because I'm not just sitting on my ass and not going to work. I'm working from home to save the world. And it's created that mentality, and it's allowed people to do nothing and make a virtue out of doing nothing.
I know.
And without getting on to the past or anything else, this is why we need to be different. We need to not make a virtue of sitting behind our computer screens and typing stuff. Whatever it is we do, whatever it is you can do, wherever you are, we need to be doing and not just listening and typing.
No, I know. So we'll see if there's anything else. I think we've got about a minute left. Anybody else? I don't think so. Yeah, that's all. There's Bernadette. Hi, Bernadette. I think that was everybody. Right. So have a nice weekend. I'll be back on Sunday, 8 o'clock. So we'll see you then. All right. So just a minute. And we'll just end the stream.